Hello, most welcome to the page. Thank you very much for joining us. Today, we're turning attention to swimming, and in the coming weeks or days, Ghana will be hosting the Cana Zone 2 Seniors and Juniors Swimming Championship. So the best swimmers from the whole of Africa will be converging in Accra, and specifically at Boteman for this all-important 3-day festival of swimming. And for us to get more updates on this particular development in terms of Ghana's readiness, in terms of the facility at Boteman, everything in terms of Team Ghana, we have Cana, a bureau member or an executive member also of the Ghana Swimming Association, who happens to be the treasurer, Madam Farida Iddriss. She'll be joining us on Zoom for us to really throw some light on this particular development. How crucial is this championship to the growth of the sport in the country? How ready is Team Ghana in terms of really rising above peers, looking at the fact that we were at the Olympic Games not long ago at the 4 months, and looking at what is happening, how it's going to shoot us to the next level. And so we'll be joining Farida Iddriss at Boteman. Currently, she's at Boteman currently to give us some update about their readiness as in terms of the LOC. So Farida, good to have you if you can hear me.
Thank you very much, and good morning to all your viewers. The arrangement, it's been a little bit hectic, considering we got the hosting right about 4 months ago, because Nigeria couldn't host the combined 8 categories. Because to qualify to hold a combined 8 category, especially the seniors, you should have an automatic timing system, which Nigeria currently does not have. So they can only host a junior championship. So Ghana had to take the hosting right. So it's not been easy for us. I believe because we've hosted about 3 zonal competition before, we already have the blueprint to follow up. Although each year or each hosting year has its own different situations, but we are on the ground currently in whatever we have to make it a successful championship.
So currently, tell Ghanaians specifically, are we hosting it at Boteman? If yes, how ready is the facility?
Yes, so we are hosting it at the Boteman Aquatics Center. Yes, so the facility is in good shape. Just like always, for us, since Boteman was opened, most of our clubs have been using it for either the Ghana Swim League or Invitational Championship, and they just held the summer camp as well. So it's thing that we've always been using it, you know. The last time it was used was in August, and so certainly it will be dusty and what have you. But yesterday we had to organize the place to prepare for the arrival of the first contingent from Ghana, Benin, and then Equatorial Guinea. And so I will go there today to continue work on the arrangement to set the place up for the arrival of the delegation.
Now, let's talk about the countries that has expressed their readiness to be part of this championship. Walk us through. How many countries are we expecting to be here?
So our zone has 23 countries. So far, only 20 have sent in their consent to participate. So we currently have 20 countries coming to Ghana for this competition.
Since you became a bureau member, how crucial has this tournament been for countries that get opportunity to host them? For instance, Ghana. What is the pluses that will come with it, hosting such a championship?
For us, before you can get a grant or the advantage from, most of the times, we get the support from our international federation. You can only get that if you are able to get the meet as an approved event. You know, so we are still trying because we satisfy all the criteria. So we are still trying to see it, although it's late because you need to make this application almost about between 6 to 8 months ago before the competition comes off. But unfortunately, because we got a late hosting, we had to apply for the competition to be an approved event late. we are yet to hear from the International Federation whether it's going to be approved or not. If it's approved, certainly they give you some form of grant, some form of support, which is it's just something very small, but at least it's better than nothing, So these are the things that often come. For us in swimming, we are always prepared for whatever comes up when we are hosting. Whether we get local support or we don't get local support, we try our best to see what we can do. And we have parents who are very resourceful. They sometimes help to link us up with certain local sponsors to see whatever they can do to support us.
Farida, if you look at it, October 6th is just around the corner. The event, from my checks, starts from October 6th to 9. As we speak now, yes, we received late notification. But in terms of pulling resources together here and there, you've touched on what some individuals and executive members are doing to really help. But sincerely, have you reached out to Corporate Ghana as it stands now?
Yes, certainly. Before we discussed and then ruled out which companies to contact. We've sent in letters. We are yet to get response. I think we only got one response from. I don't think I'm allowed to mention name. Yeah, we only got one response from one company that usually gives us water when we have competition. Hopefully they'll fulfill it, inshallah. And then for us, yesterday, for instance, all our foreign-based athletes, everyone got his ticket. We bought his tickets by ourselves to bring them back here to join the local ones so that they can compete on behalf of Ghana. When it comes to accommodation, I'm sure that by the time that the last person checks out of the hotel, we will get funds somewhere, somehow, and then pay for all the hotel bills, because anyone that you speak to that we use their hotel for accommodation purposes will tell you how fast we pay our bills. We pay our last bill as soon as the last person check out. We've not prolonged it. So I'm sure they have trust in us. That's why most of them give us their hotel to accommodate our delegation. So we'll try our best. As far as we never say never, until the bones are rotten. We are still hopeful that something will come up.
Indeed. So, Farida, in terms of Team Ghana, how many will be representing us? Have you lined up the teams already? Do we know the swimmers that will be representing us, and in which categories are we going to see Ghana compete favorably?
So the combined category consists of juniors and seniors. So we have 10 junior swimmers and then 10 senior swimmers. So in total, Team Ghana is represented by 20 swimmers. And then we know them because everyone received their letter, I think about 4 weeks ago, to accept or not to join the team that they've been set to join. And so we know the team, and then they will arrive in camp on the 4th of October.
Great. Before I let you go, in terms of this particular event, is it going to be just a ceremony, just Ghana hosting it? Is it going to be a point awarding system? What are the real things at stake here, aside the medals people will get as usual and the recognition? Is it really going to build on their points? Is it serving as qualifiers? Just break it down for us.
Yes. So just like I said, we've applied, which I'm very optimistic about 90% that is going to be approved, because the only criteria we didn't satisfy is the late application. But all other application, which means that you need to have a minimum of 5 ITOs, that is the International Technical Official. Thanks be to Allah, we have 10 technical officials here in Ghana. You need to have a 50-meter recognized Olympic standard pool, which we have at Botema, So we've all satisfied this. So as soon as we get the letter of approval, it means that all the times that every swimmer makes at this championship, all that time will be recorded in their profile on the database of the International Federation. So it will sound because as soon as the Olympics is done, the next Olympics, that is the LA 2028, recording has already started. So it will be their first time that is recorded prior to early 2028. So we don't do like a ranking system. What we do is the timing system, where you get your time and the time is seeded, and then we see who is on top of who. And so we are not just hosting, but we are giving the swimmers the opportunity, especially those who cannot make it to the World Championship. Because the World Championship, because the International Federation is subsidizing, they often give most of the Zone 2, that is West and Central Africa, where Ghana belongs, they give a minimum of about 2 swimmers from this zone. And it's also difficult because there's no financial backing. It's difficult to add up to the 2 you already do. Most times we go with the 2. And so a lot of the countries are unable to give opportunity to a majority of these swimmers. But Zone 2 is closer to them. And so people that are beyond the 2, the swimmers that come beyond the 2, who often go to the World Championship, will be given the opportunity to swim on behalf of their country here in Ghana, and their time will be recorded.
Thank you very much, Farida. Any final messages to Ghanaians and fans we're checking out? What are you telling everybody that from the 6th to 9th they should be expecting?
Thank you, Tio. I would have to use this opportunity on this big platform, GBC, to also appeal to corporate Ghana that they should come to our aid. They should come and assist us. This edition of the competition is the West and Central Africa. That is 20 countries will be participating at this meet. And we have almost about 230 swimmers coming to Ghana. It's a big platform. And then we would have media house like Super Sports also coming to take the shot of everything. So you being part of this competition is also going to boost your brand and what have you. So we are appealing to them to come to our aid in the form of cash, kind, or their products, so that we make use of their product and then be able to host a fruitful competition. And so that inshallah next time when we bid to host the Continental Championship, we are going to get to the north, and a lot of countries are going to support us. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Farida. That's the Vice President of Cana Zone 2 and also happens to be the Treasurer for the Ghana Swimming Association. Currently, they are preparing at Boteman for Ghana to host this all-important Zone 2 Africa Seniors and Juniors Swimming Championship. It starts from October 6 to 9, 2024. So cross your fingers. Anything about swimming, when it happens, we'll feed you in on it. Thank you very much for doing the watching. The page, at the same time tomorrow. I am Tiflo Sampa. Have a lovely day.